Are you ready to level up your game nights? 2025 is shaping up to be an epic year for board game lovers, with 75 brand new titles promising to bring fresh mechanics, stunning artwork, and unforgettable adventures to your tabletop. Whether you're into cooperative quests, competitive strategy, or storytelling magic, there's something here to blow your mind. Welcome to nerdsection.com. In Galactic Cruise, players step into the roles of supervisors at a pioneering company offering luxury space vacations. The game combines worker placement and resource management mechanics, challenging players to build and launch shuttles, attract guests, and develop new technologies. Strategic decisions influence dynamic resource markets, and the interplay between supervisors can either aid or hinder progress. The ultimate goal is to amass the most victory points and ascend to the position of CEO. Stupor Mundi invites players into the world of Frederick II's medieval empire, where the balance of loyalty and ambition shapes your strategy. As a vassal to the wonder of the world, you'll carefully select actions to expand your kingdom, build alliances, and upgrade your castle's infrastructure. The game's unique card selection system forces you to weigh the benefits of imperial edicts against the potential of forging your own path. Will you strengthen your ties to the Emperor or carve out your independence amidst the shifting dynamics of the Mediterranean? In Speakeasy, players become mob bosses in 1920s Manhattan, navigating the challenges of prohibition. The game combines worker placement and card management mechanics, requiring players to strategically expand their speakeasy operations, manage resources, and outmaneuver rivals. As operations grow, attracting attention from law enforcement and rival gangs becomes a critical concern. The ultimate objective is to amass wealth and become the most influential mobster in the city. In Cyclades, Legendary Edition, vie for control of the archipelago by earning favor from the gods. Each deity grants unique powers. In Natera, expand armies with Ares, strengthen fleets with Poseidon, or bolster wealth with Apollo. Build metropolises through intellect, economy, or conquest on modular boards that ensure dynamic strategies. With mythical creatures, powerful heroes, and multiple play modes, every game is a fresh battle for dominance. Step into the golden age of classical music with Luthier, where players take on the role of master instrument makers vying for prestige. Combining hidden bidding with worker placement, you'll craft exquisite instruments, court historical patrons like Mozart and Beethoven, and expand your workshop's renown. Specialize your skills, train apprentices, and balance strategies across performances, reputation, and craftsmanship to create a symphony of victory. In Rogue Angels, Legacy of the Burning Suns, players embark on a cooperative sci-fi adventure, commanding a diverse team through tactical missions across a galaxy in turmoil. The game seamlessly integrates character-driven narratives with strategic combat, utilizing a unique cooldown system for actions and abilities. As players progress, their decisions shape character development and influence the unfolding story, offering a dynamic and immersive experience. In the Fellowship of the Ring, trick-taking game, players collaboratively navigate through 18 chapters mirroring the events of J.R.R. Tolkien's novel. Each chapter assigns players different character roles, such as Frodo, Gandalf, or Sam, each with unique objectives that must be fulfilled to advance the story. The game employs a 37-card deck, with the One Ring card serving as the sole trump, adding strategic depth to the trick-taking mechanics. As players progress, new characters, items, and challenges emerge, enriching the gameplay experience. In Everdell Duo, players engage in a charming woodland adventure, either competing head-to-head or collaborating through a cooperative campaign. The game introduces an innovative turn structure, featuring over 75 unique card abilities and more than 30 different events to achieve. Players strategically place workers to gather resources, then use those resources to play cards, creating their own woodland city. The game offers both competitive and cooperative modes, with an all-new campaign mode for endless replayability. In Panda Spin, you'll compete to outwit your opponents in this clever climbing game, where every card flip changes the stakes. Using a unique deck of double-headed cards, players lay down runs, sets, and powerful formations to dominate tricks and clear their hands, but the twist lies in the ever-shifting values of the cards. Flipping them can transform their power and grant you precious bamboo to feed your pandas. Strategic timing, clever plays, and a bit of boldness are key as you race to collect 20 bamboo and claim victory. Step into the high-stakes world of World Order, where global powers clash to shape the future. As a leader of one of the 2010 S-dominant forces, be it the USA, China, Russia, or the European Union, you'll wield diplomacy, economics, and military strategy to expand your influence. Forge alliances, manipulate economic dependencies, or flex your military might to outmaneuver rivals. Every decision shapes the delicate balance of international relations, immersing you in a tense battle for supremacy in a rapidly shifting geopolitical landscape. And if you love our outlook so far, don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing community of board game enthusiasts. In Nemesis Retaliation, players assume the roles of elite Marines tasked with infiltrating alien nests, equipped with advanced weaponry and strict orders. This semi-cooperative sci-fi horror board game combines elements of survival, strategic planning, and potential betrayal. Players must navigate modular boards, confront behavior-driven alien hordes, and manage hidden roles, all while balancing cooperation and individual objectives. The game introduces new mechanics to the established Nemesis engine, offering a fresh and intense experience for both veterans and newcomers. Love gaming and pop culture? Check out our Movies and Series by Nerd Section channel for all things cinema, including bone-chilling horror movie deep dives. Unleash the power of human progress in Innovation Ultimate, the definitive edition of the classic card game. Featuring the original game and 5 expansions, including the new The Unseen. This edition refines mechanics, streamlines gameplay, and adds an 11th age to explore near-future innovations. Harness clever hand management, build tech trees, and outmaneuver your rivals with dynamic card interactions as you shape the course of civilization. In Malhya, Lands of Legends, players become the Awakened, heroes mastering the planet's aura to thwart looming threats. This cooperative narrative adventure seamlessly blends land and dungeon, exploration, infiltration, combat, and puzzle solving. Players' choices dynamically shape the unfolding story, offering a richly immersive experience. In Molly House, players embody the gender-defying Mollies of early 18th century London, hosting grand masquerades and clandestine gatherings while evading the Society for the Reformation of Manners, a group intent on suppressing their community. Utilizing multi-use vice cards, players can create joy through festivities or risk arrest with the constant threat of informers adding tension. The game blends set collection and push-your-luck mechanics, challenging players to balance the pursuit of happiness against the dangers of exposure. In Snow Planner, players become managers of ski resort inns nestled in snowy mountains. Through strategic dice placement, they invite guests, upgrade facilities, and manage resources to enhance their establishments. Each die represents an employee whose experience level influences available actions, adding depth to decision-making. The game offers variable player powers and a dynamic turn order, ensuring a unique experience each time. The objective is to create the most attractive resort, balancing guest satisfaction with efficient operations to outshine competitors. In the Old King's Crown, players embody heirs contending for dominion over a forsaken kingdom. Through strategic card play, they deploy heralds and followers across diverse regions, engaging in both open declarations and covert maneuvers. The game emphasizes bluffing and hand management, with each faction possessing unique abilities that influence gameplay dynamics. Victory is achieved by accumulating influence through tactical conquests and outwitting opponents in this realm of royalty, rebels, and ruses. Company of Heroes, 2nd edition, immerses players in World War II tactical warfare, faithfully adapting the strategic depth of the original video game. Players command unique factions, maneuvering units to secure control points that yield vital resources like manpower, munitions, and fuel. These resources are essential for constructing buildings, deploying units, and unlocking powerful endgame abilities. The 2nd edition introduces extensive improvements to gameplay, tactical choices, unit balance, faction differentiation, and mission parameters, enhancing the overall experience. For Call of Duty fans, we've got you also covered on our Video Games by Nerd Section channel. Don't miss our exclusive videos and specials. The Elder Scrolls: Betrayal of the Second Era is a cooperative tabletop adventure for 1 to 4 players, set during Tamriel's second era amid the Planemeld crisis. Players become heroes striving to thwart the Order of the Black Worm's scheme to secure the Amulet of Kings and prevent a betrayal that could bind Tamriel to oblivion. The game emphasizes exploration, character development, dungeon delving, and tactical combat, with each adventure spanning 3 sessions, allowing for meaningful progression without requiring long-term commitment. In nature, players adapt species within a shared ecosystem, striving to survive amid scarce food and lurking predators. The game introduces a modular system, allowing the addition of various thematic expansions such as Jurassic, Tundra, Flight, Rainforest, and Natural Disasters, each altering gameplay dynamics. This design offers a fresh and customizable experience with every playthrough. In Natera, New Beginning, players lead intelligent animal tribes exploring a vibrant post-human world. Through strategic worker placement and resource management, they establish authority over diverse regions, unlocking advanced technologies via a dynamic tech tree. The game offers a modular system with over 150 exploration cards, ensuring a unique and replayable experience each session. In Epochs, Course of Cultures, players guide their civilizations through ancient, medieval, and modern times, making strategic decisions to expand territories, innovate with groundbreaking inventions, or engage in decisive military campaigns. The game incorporates 4 X elements: explore, expand, exploit, exterminate, allowing players to customize their civilizations with unique inventions and government forms. Actions include building cities, establishing trade routes, and constructing wonders, with the goal of becoming the most prestigious civilization by the end of the 3rd epoch. Embark on a journey of endless discovery in Arydia, The Paths We Dare Tread, an open-world, cooperative RPG board game where every decision shapes your adventure. Explore vivid landscapes, engage in tactical combat, and watch as your characters grow with new skills, weapons, and alliances. Whether scavenging treasures, navigating dynamic NPC interactions, or diving into immersive role-playing moments, Arydia offers a legacy experience that evolves with each session, yet remains fully resettable for new adventures. In Critter Kitchen, players step into the bustling streets of Bistro Bay, vying to prove their restaurant reigns supreme during Restaurant Week. Secretly plan your chef's movements to gather ingredients, craft dazzling dishes for challenges, and prepare an epic meal for the discerning celebrity critic. With unique critics, dynamic rumors, and varied strategies, each game serves up a fresh and flavorful competition. Step aboard the opulent Orient Express in the 1920s, where players become investigators entangled in a perilous journey through the Dreamlands. This cooperative board game challenges you to uncover cultists hidden among passengers, fend off monstrous attacks, and thwart a sinister ritual before the train reaches its dreadful destination. With modular board tiles representing the train's compartments, unique character abilities, and a narrative-driven campaign structure, each playthrough offers a fresh and immersive experience into the heart of Lovecraftian horror. In Hyperspace, players command unique alien civilizations, vying for dominance in a newly discovered star cluster. The game features a modular board that changes with each playthrough, ensuring a fresh experience every time. Players take turns performing 3 actions, such as moving ships, building structures, or engaging in combat, with no upkeep phases to interrupt the flow. Victory is achieved by advancing on tracks representing exploration, research, industry, and battle, with each civilization possessing distinct abilities and weaknesses that influence strategic decisions. Lands of Evershade invites players to craft their destiny in a richly narrated open-world adventure, blending RPG storytelling with board game mechanics. Customize your unique character, explore immersive scenarios in any order, and uncover secrets that shape your journey. Engage in dynamic tactical combat, where enemies react to your every move, and watch the world evolve around your choices in this ever-expanding universe. In the shadow of cosmic annihilation, Revenant challenges players to navigate the perilous escape of a star fleet, while balancing shifting allegiances and fierce competition. As rival admirals, you'll deploy your crew strategically, battling the relentless Voidborn, upgrading your ships, and securing influence with the Great Houses. Every decision shapes the fragile future of humanity, blending dynamic worker placement with tactical resource management in a universe teetering on the brink of destruction. In West Story, a town-building game, players step into the Wild West to construct thriving frontier towns. By carefully selecting and placing cards on their boards, they unlock actions tied to dice rolls, aiming to gather resources and outmaneuver opponents. Timing and strategy are key, as actions cycle and reset, requiring thoughtful planning. Trade with nearby towns, face down villains, and collect buildings, animals, and scoring symbols to claim victory in this dice-driven tale of Western ambition. Feel the pulse-pounding rush of Megapulse, where every turn and turbo boost sends you hurtling toward victory in a futuristic, high-stakes race. Inspired by iconic games like Wipeout and F-Zero, it combines strategic hand-building and simultaneous action selection with daring maneuvers on a modular track. Drift through sharp curves, unleash devastating weapons, and master special abilities while upgrading your vehicle to edge out the competition. With game modes that shake up every race, the finish line has never felt more electrifying or dangerous. Stay ahead in the world of tabletop gaming. Subscribe now and keep up with the latest reviews, previews, and tips. In Cysmic, factions vie for survival on a collapsing planet, scrambling to build and launch a colony ship before catastrophe strikes. This sci-fi war game challenges players to gather resources, manage economies, and wage tactical battles across a modular map. With no points to tally, the race is all or nothing. Evacuate your units, ignite your ship, and leave rivals to the chaos, knowing only one faction can escape and seal the planet's fate forever. In House of Fado, players immerse themselves in the vibrant world of traditional Portuguese music by managing a Fado house. The game centers on attracting customers, contracting and promoting fadistas and musicians, and gaining prestige for your establishment. Utilizing a worker placement mechanic with a bump action similar to the Gallerist, players strategically move staff members to perform various actions, enhancing their Fado house's reputation. Set against the harsh beauty of an icy wilderness, FLOE challenges players to embark on heroic quests filled with danger and discovery. From navigating treacherous seas to uncover sunken treasures and battling monstrous foes in frozen caves, every step is a test of survival. With the support of loyal familiars and powerful allies, players collect resources, unlock abilities, and leave their mark by building shrines across the map. Its innovative movement system and evolving gameplay mechanics create a uniquely strategic and immersive adventure. Venture into the radiant lands of Gems of Iridescia, where you'll lead your clan back to a gem-laden world abandoned for centuries. Using a clever blend of worker placement and dice rolling, explore hidden tiles, mine precious gems, and uncover ancient relics. Push your luck as you strive to fulfill secret objectives and ascend to the throne by restoring relics and mastering the art of trade with the enigmatic Rumi the Merchant. Every choice shapes your path in this visually stunning world of strategy and discovery. Survival takes center stage in Dying Light, the board game, where players step into the chaotic world of Vildor, humanity's last outpost. As daring runners, you'll navigate a modular cityscape, balancing parkour agility and strategic combat against relentless waves of infected. The dynamic day and night cycle keeps tensions high, while factional intrigue and shifting alliances add layers of complexity to your mission. With its unique blend of co-op strategy and immersive storytelling, every choice you make could mean life or death. And if you love board games but also can't resist a good video game, check out our sister channel, Video Games by Nerd Section, for everything from indie gems to AAA hits. Step into the heart of archaic Greece with Pillars of Heracles, where the fate of your city-state rests in your hands. Using a blend of rondel mechanics, deck building, and area control, you'll shape your civilization, balancing trade, diplomacy, and military might. Invoke the power of Olympian gods, or forge your path through shrewd strategy as you encounter legendary figures and navigate the complexities of ancient society. Every choice influences your legacy in this immersive journey through history and myth. Embark on a perilous journey aboard the impossible Hell Train, where danger lurks in every shadow of the corrupted American Southwest. As heroes like the fearless bounty hunter or the steadfast rail worker, players will battle swarms of soulless passengers, outlaws on horseback, and the monstrous, hellborn engineer. With dice-driven action and a modular board, every encounter on this fiery locomotive offers a blend of strategy, role-playing, and high-stakes combat. Will you survive the infernal ride and claim your place in the Badlands legend? In the whimsical realm of Sweetlands, players vie to construct the most prosperous confectionery city following the king's demise. This heavyweight Euro-style game combines worker placement, hand management, and city-building mechanics, challenging players to strategically develop their domains. With over 200 unique citizen cards, 14 distinct characters, and 449 charming wooden tokens, Sweetlands offers a rich and immersive experience for 1 to 4 players, each aiming to ascend as the new ruler of this sugary kingdom. Grimcoven immerses players in a dark Victorian universe where the hunt is paramount. As a hunter driven by lament, you'll collaborate with fellow hunters to confront formidable bosses in modular battles. Each character boasts a unique development tree, enabling you to craft personalized combos, perhaps teleporting across the map, gathering lament, gaining extra dice, and unleashing devastating attacks. The game emphasizes strategic dice allocation, movement, and cooperative tactics, with each boss presenting distinct challenges that demand teamwork and resourceful use of the arena to succeed. Amidst the fragile balance of independence, Brink thrusts players into the tumultuous universe of the Moonrakers, where alliances are fleeting and leadership is hard-won. Strategically place your fleet of uniquely sized ships across a dynamic hex grid to secure resources, bolster your faction's power, and vie for influence. With worker placement mechanics fused with trading and hidden voting, every decision ripples through the galaxy, shaping the fate of the system. As regions unfold and new objectives arise, will you rise as the leader who brings order to the Brink? Want more gaming inspiration? Click subscribe and explore a world of endless tabletop adventures. Embark on an alternate history journey to assist Ada Lovelace and Charles Babbage in constructing the world's first computer. In this strategic Eurogame, you'll draft dice from a workshop rondel to perform actions such as delivering lectures at prestigious institutions, traveling across the UK to visit universities, and completing assignments from Ada herself. By adding dice, gears, and programs to your blueprint board, you'll build components of the analytical engine, manipulating values with function gears to score points and contribute to Ada's groundbreaking project. Venture into the desolate sands of Egypt and shadows of Brimstone, cursed tombs of Kamuntet, where ancient tombs brimming with peril and treasure await. As pulp-era adventurers, you'll face the vengeful wrath of mummies, ravenous scarab swarms, and mythic guardians brought to life by the mysterious Darkstone. With diverse heroes like the Archaeologist or the Soldier of Fortune, you'll unravel riddles, battle fearsome enemies, and outwit deadly traps while exploring modular maps. The journey even extends to the sunken city of Ferox, an otherworldly realm steeped in danger and dark secrets. In Chang'an, players compete to design the finest districts of the Tang Dynasty's vibrant city, strategically place and move cards to construct buildings, attract characters, and gain unique bonuses. With limited actions each turn, careful planning is key to earning the court's favor and achieving victory. In the year 796 AD, the Anglo-Saxon kingdoms of Northumbria, Mercia, Wessex, and East Anglia vie for supremacy over Britain. As a leader of one of these asymmetric factions, you'll collect taxes, develop your kingdom, and mobilize armies to conquer territories and build abbeys, all while fending off Viking raids. Strategic decisions are crucial, as each season offers limited actions, challenging you to balance economic growth, military expansion, and diplomatic alliances to claim the title of Britwalda. In Wine Cellar, you and your fellow sommeliers vie to curate the most exquisite wine collection for discerning clients. Over 8 rounds, you'll engage in strategic auctions, bidding on diverse wine bottles to enhance your cellar. Each bottle's value fluctuates based on its position in your carefully arranged timeline, requiring thoughtful placement to maximize worth. Additionally, aligning your selections with your client's specific preferences for wine type and country of origin can yield bonus points, adding depth to your strategic decisions. Core of Discovery invites players to join Lewis and Clark on a perilous journey through an alternate America, where invasive monsters lurk alongside the challenges of exploration. Using logic and deduction, you'll navigate modular maps, unearth vital resources, and tackle daily trials in your quest to rid the land of its otherworldly threats. Work together to overcome obstacles, forge alliances with Sacagawea and local communities, and adapt to the unique goals of the game's 2 chapters, each offering fresh mechanics and surprises. In The Witcher: Path of Destiny, you embody iconic characters like Geralt, Yennefer, Ciri, Vesemir, or Dandelion, navigating through pivotal tales from the Witcher universe. This competitive tableau-building card game for 1 to 5 players emphasizes strategic card drafting and hand management. Over 3 rounds, players craft unique paths, influencing the narrative's direction and striving to amass the most victory points. Each decision shapes the unfolding story, ensuring a dynamic and immersive experience where only one will be remembered as the true hero. And if you love medieval-themed board games as we do, check out our video on the top 10 of all time. Embark on a pioneering adventure in Tend, a flip-and-write game where you establish a homestead on an uncharted alien world. As a Zenith Corporation pioneer, you'll mine, fish, farm, and gather resources to develop your farm and fill your cargo with valuable goods for research. Each round, select actions from a shared deck of cards, utilizing unique mechanics like scratch-off cards to reveal resources and dice rolls to determine fishing outcomes. Dive into the neon-soaked chaos of Cyberpunk 2077, the board game, where you and up to 3 other edgerunners face the high-stakes dangers of Night City. With real-time, app-guided action phases and tactical card play, you'll fight, hack, and strategize your way through dynamic missions. Each character's unique deck of abilities creates endless possibilities as you navigate this gritty, futuristic world together. Survive the intense countdowns, complete objectives, and claim victory. Or risk losing it all in the shadows. Ready to level up your video game knowledge? Head over to Video Games by Nerd section for the latest on your favorite titles and hidden gems you don't want to miss. In Skara Brae, players are transported to the Orkney Islands in northern Scotland, where a group of farmers and hunters built a thriving community thousands of years ago. Players gather resources to feed, clothe, and shelter settlers, all while managing the challenges of midden piles, a unique aspect of the game's setting. Over 4 rounds, players will draft cards, assign workers to various tasks like cooking and crafting, and aim to create a sustainable settlement. The player with the most points at the end of the game is declared the winner. Your next favorite game is just a video away. Subscribe and let us guide you to the best tabletop treasures. In Ozob, a cyberpunk board game, players band together as rebels in a dystopian future to take down megacorporations. Navigate through dangerous missions, using unique decks, special abilities, and teamwork to overcome enemies and shifting challenges. Press your luck, adapt to changing scenarios, and survive a relentless system that's always one step ahead. In Deep Regrets, players become anglers navigating treacherous seas, aiming to catch increasingly bizarre and horrifying creatures. This strategic horror fishing game combines dice rolling and push-your-luck mechanics, challenging you to manage your resources and sanity. Each turn, decide whether to venture further into the depths for valuable catches or return to port to sell your haul and regroup. Beware, accumulating too many regrets may lead to madness, affecting your endgame score. In Ard, Dark Blood, players lead sinister cults vying for dominance in a cursed village through a mix of worker placement, area control, and resource gathering. Each cult wields unique powers, harvesting blood and corrupting the land to fuel dark rituals and summon monstrosities. Strategically outmaneuver rivals to seize territories, enhance rituals, and secure victory before the final round descends into chaos. In the 2-player tile placement game, Iliad, you assume the roles of Hector and Achilles, vying for divine favor during the Trojan War. Each turn, you select and place tiles adjacent to your opponents, strategically activating abilities to influence the battlefield. Completing rows or columns allows you to claim success tokens, earning points, and the favor of the gods. Victory is achieved by securing the favor of all 5 gods, or accumulating the highest point total, demanding tactical decisions and careful planning throughout the game. In Nova Era, players guide their civilization from humble tribal beginnings to vast scientific empires, navigating the twists and turns through eras of history. Harness the power of technology, expand territories, and enlist famous, and sometimes infamous personalities from across history. Civilizations face constant threats from rival nations, natural disasters, social unrest, and the ever-looming possibility of a dark age. Immerse yourself in the vibrant underwater world of Shallow Sea, a puzzle board game inspired by the Great Barrier Reef. Players craft their own ocean landscapes by strategically arranging marine life, colorful fish, and corals. The game introduces a multi-layered puzzle system where elements can activate, deactivate, and move, creating dynamic combos and engaging challenges. In Thorgal, the card game, players lead factions like Vikings or Outlaws, assembling allies and gear from the Thorgal universe to conquer lands and overcome perilous quests. Each turn, play cards with strategic effects to aid your party or thwart rivals using their deck of doom. Victory hinges on gaining 3 prized horns or outlasting opponents as your deck runs dry, blending tactical hand management with unpredictable challenges. In Rove, players navigate the untamed world of Chorus, where every decision shapes their adventure and the fate of the land. This campaign-driven, high-fantasy game challenges 1 to 4 players to explore wild terrains, battle ferocious predators, and uncover hidden truths through branching narratives and strategic turn-based combat. With evolving skills, unique adversary behavior, and an intuitive skill card system, Rove offers a dynamic, cooperative experience in a world that remembers and reacts to every choice you make. In the frozen expanse of Ice, 2nd edition, players lead archaeological guilds on expeditions to unearth ancient artifacts buried beneath layers of ice. Utilizing an innovative multi-layered board, they strategically excavate tiles to uncover relics, each with unique abilities and values. The core mechanics blend exploration, tile mining, and set collection, challenging players to manage their resources and actions efficiently to achieve victory. Don't roll the dice on missing out. Subscribe today for fresh content delivered straight to your feed. In Blood, you lead a band of unconventional monster hunters into the depths of Vlad's castle, confronting formidable vampire champions. The game combines innovative dice and card mechanics, allowing for customizable strategies tailored to each unique encounter. After each raid, you return to the village of Bran to craft new weapons and hone fighting techniques, all in preparation for the ultimate showdown against Vlad himself. In the 6th realm, players become explorers, venturing into a rediscovered ancestral homeland, aiming to build the greatest civilization. The game is a heavy Euro stuffed with combos, bonuses, engine building, and interaction. Players must carefully balance long-term strategic planning, short-term tactical adjustments, and the desires of their opponents to make a name for themselves as they return to the homeland of their ancient ancestors. In the desolate wastelands of Theria, Forsaken invites you into a rich sandbox adventure where every choice shapes your destiny and the world around you. Take on the role of a bold adventurer, navigating branching storylines, tackling personal and shared objectives, and altering the game with your decisions. Whether you're hunting bounties, upgrading gear, or forging your legend through prophecies and encounters, your path is uniquely your own. Adapt, strategize, and leave your mark in this immersive tale of survival and ambition. In the fast-paced, family-friendly cooperative game DC Superheroes United, players assemble a team of legendary heroes to thwart the master plans of the universe's most powerful villains. Each hero brings unique abilities to the table, requiring strategic collaboration to overcome challenges. The game features simple rules, deep strategy, easy setup, quick playtime, variable difficulty, eye-catching artwork, and amazing miniatures, all united to bring you the most fun DC play experience. Embark on the grand ultimate voyage, where you'll navigate the treacherous seas of 1431 Ming China, alongside the legendary Admiral Zheng He. In this dynamic expedition game, every decision shapes your legacy as you sail to distant ports, trade exotic goods, negotiate alliances, and construct marvels like the Porcelain Tower. With multiple paths to victory and ever-changing events, the world unfolds differently with each journey, challenging you to adapt your strategy amid swirling monsoon winds and fierce competition. Artifacts immerses players in a steampunk aristocracy, where 2 to 4 master artifactors compete to construct the most formidable machine artifact. By managing resources and strategically placing workers, participants gather essential elements: water, fire, earth, air, and lightning to engineer their creations. These machines then engage in tactical confrontations, testing each player's ingenuity and strategic prowess. The game seamlessly blends resource management, worker placement, and direct conflict, offering a rich and intense experience set against the backdrop of the late 19th century. Set in a darkly magical vision of 1980s New Orleans. The Dark Quarter plunges players into a world where neon lights and voodoo curses collide. As Beaumont Agency investigators, 4 players work together to solve chilling supernatural crimes in an app-driven cooperative adventure. With a branching narrative that shapes both characters and the city itself, the game offers deep storytelling, intense role-playing, and ever-unfolding mysteries lurking in every shadow. Step into the high-stakes battlefield of Call of Duty, the board game, where every move counts in your quest for tactical supremacy. Engage in intense combat across iconic maps like Shoot House and Standoff, deploying operators like Ghost Riley or Captain Price with a custom-built combat deck tailored to your strategies. Plan your actions secretly, then unleash calculated chaos with bold maneuvers, precise shots, or daring flanks. With fast-paced gameplay and endless strategic possibilities, each round delivers explosive action as you fight, adapt, and respawn to seize victory. In Norsemen, you lead a Viking clan on expeditions to foreign lands, establishing settlements and forts to expand your influence. By managing resources, deploying workers, and building a powerful deck of cards, you must carefully plan your actions to outmaneuver rivals. The game combines resource management, worker placement, deck building, and push-your-luck elements, offering a dynamic and strategic experience. In Neon Hope, players immerse themselves in a near-future Berlin, striving to prevent an impending dystopia. This cooperative storytelling card game for 1 to 4 players emphasizes strategic decision-making, where each choice influences a branching narrative. Drawing inspiration from titles like Arkham Horror, The Card Game, and Netrunner, Neon Hope combines tactical card play with rich storytelling, all set within a unique European science fiction environment. Unearth secrets and outmaneuver your opponent in Classified Information, a high-stakes cyberpunk microgame of espionage and deduction. Set in the neon-drenched city of Intelexia, 2 rival factions vie for dominance by cracking their adversary's secret code. With only 18 cards, every move counts. Play abilities to manipulate the board, deploy guild operatives for protection, or encrypt vital information to safeguard your briefcase. The final revelation could hinge on a single card, as clever strategy determines who will emerge victorious in this tense, fast-paced battle of wits. Step into the shadowy depths of Odalin, Dungeons of Doom, a dark desert fantasy dungeon crawler filled with strategic challenges and unpredictable encounters. Players forge pacts with demon lords to unleash powerful attack combinations, explore hidden chambers for impactful artifacts, and navigate moral dilemmas that shape the evolving campaign. With an innovative loot system and dice-based mechanics balanced by strategic choices, every descent into the dungeon offers a unique and thrilling adventure. Journey through the harrowing circles of Dante Inferno, where players navigate a perilous, ever-changing hell inspired by Dante Alighieri's legendary poem. With branching narratives and strategic combat against relentless hordes, this cooperative experience challenges you to explore, adapt, and shape the infernal landscape with each decision. Every step tests your resolve, offering fresh twists and new perspectives on historical and mythical figures in this epic reimagining of the Divine Comedy. In Zombicide, White Death, winter's icy grip tightens as a relentless zombie horde besieges your fortress. Armed with polearms, elemental magic, and clever tactics, you and your fellow survivors must defend against waves of undead while navigating crumbling ruins and fortifying your defenses. Use the fortress walls to gain an edge, command guards to bolster your ranks, and channel the icy elements to freeze enemies in their tracks. With necromancers spreading corruption to drain the beacon's power, the battle isn't just for survival, it's for hope itself. And if you're passionate about board games like we are, make sure to subscribe for more content just like this. Burn the Witch thrusts players into a chilling social deduction struggle, where paranoia and deception reign supreme. As zealots and sympathizers clash, each house harbors villagers, and possibly a hidden witch. The zealots aim to unmask and burn the witches, while the sympathizers weave cunning misdirection to protect them. Every vote and accusation teeters on the edge of suspicion, where uncovering the truth could mean salvation, or condemning innocence to the flames. In Stellaris, Infinite Legacy, the vast expanse of the galaxy becomes your playground as you expand, explore, exploit, and exterminate in a race for galactic dominance. With modular boards and variable player powers, each game offers a fresh strategic puzzle as you balance diplomacy, trade, and warfare. Simultaneous action selection keeps the gameplay fast-paced, while every decision shapes the evolving map of star systems, alliances, and rivalries. Will your empire rise to claim the galaxy or crumble under the weight of its ambitions? In Triumph, step into the political intrigue and power struggles of ancient Rome, where noble families vie to transform the Republic into a sprawling empire. Through strategic card play and shrewd bidding, claim critical offices, amass wealth, and command legions to expand Rome's borders. Balance diplomacy, negotiation, and military might as you compete for dominance across the Republic's provinces and key sites. Will your cunning and influence secure your family's legacy as the first to seize the title of Emperor? Thanks for joining us on this whirlwind tour of 75 new board games hitting the shelves in 2025. If you're eager to dive into something available right now, check out our videos on the top board games for advanced gamers or the best games for experts, packed with epic challenges and strategic depth that'll put your skills to the test.